This is I Am His, Understanding Your Identity Through Jesus Christ, written by Mark Lyman and Sarah Lyman Smith, published by Cedar Fort Publishing and Media, read to you by Sarah Lyman Smith. It is a serious thing to live in a society of possible gods and goddesses. To remember that the dullest and most uninteresting person you talk to may one day be a creature which, if you saw it now, you would be strongly tempted to worship. There are no ordinary people. You have never talked to a mere mortal. Next to the Blessed Sacrament itself, your neighbor is the holiest object presented to your senses. C.S. Lewis. Introduction. Sarah. After about 6 months as a missionary in Denmark, my companion and I were boarding a train to cross the countryside. I knew I'd be riding for hours, so I prayed to sit by someone talkative and maybe even willing to visit about faith. I'd rarely met a Dane who believed in God, though they often admitted to believing in something bigger, and usually wanted to leave it at that. Fortunately, I found a talker. As we chatted, I learned he had spent significant time in Denmark, but was from Australia, so we continued our conversation in English. Although not religious, like many Danes, he believed in something bigger. Unlike others, however, he was willing to explain why. He said that some years ago, he was planning a trip abroad and gathering the required documents. When he received his birth certificate in the mail, he felt its significance and simultaneously felt its insignificance. He somehow knew that this identifying record could not capture his true self. He sensed he was more than just another human being, born, named, and officially logged. With both hands pointing at his heart, he said, "There is something in me that a certificate cannot signify. Deep inside, I am something greater than any piece of paper." I was touched by his emotion and intuitive understanding. He is something greater. He comes from something bigger. He is not only his parents' child or a citizen of Australia, he is a son of God and a son of God's covenant. In fact, before his birth, with faith, he chose the Father's plan and the discipleship of Jesus Christ. Our sacred eternal identity comes through the Savior.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?